الحمد لله إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إذ قال لأبيه وقومه ما هذه التماثيل التي أنتم لها عاكفون قالوا وجدنا آباءنا لها عابدين قال لقد كنتم أنتم وآباؤكم في ضلال مبين الحمد لله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, today I will discuss the same topics but in different surah. The topic is the conversation between Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam and his fathers and peoples. And we were discussing Surah Al-An'am previously. Now I would like to share the same topics but in a different way. Allah mentioned in Surah Al-Anbiya, and the ayat is from 52. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned إِذْ قَالَ لِأَبِيهِ وَقَوْمِهِ مَا هَذِهِ التَّمَاثِيلُ الَّتِي أَنْتُمْ لَهَا عَاكِفُونَ. Ibrahim alayhi salam said to his father and the people, what are these statues to which you are devoted? That means you are worshipping. What are these? So I am going to explain two words from this ayah, that is tamathil. The word tamathil is a plural of timthal. It basically means the exact replica of something, such as a statue, picture, and these made on papers or walls or stones. It means here the idols they are worshipping. They make replica means copy. Say copy. And Ibrahim alayhi salam tried to show them that these are not your god and goddesses. The word akif, antum laha akifun, you are come to that statue and you are showing your devotion very in a humble way. What is the purpose? What are you doing this? So akif is the word which is derivation from, comes from ukuf, and which means to cling, attach to something. And from this root word i'tikaf comes. I'tikaf means to worship and enclose himself inside the mosque. So that person always in the mosque, attached with the mosque. For what purpose? To make close relation to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Ibrahim alayhi salam used the same word. Antum laha akifun. You are comes to this statue and very close relation. What is this? And from here, that is one bitter truth we can say in our society, that this particular idol worshipping is also in our society. How we worship? For example, we are sometimes showing our devotion to grave. We respect some grave. It is also same category. And sometimes we prostrate, we make sujda to our peer, mashayikh. It is also same. And having picture of the elders or peer mashayikh in our walls, in our homes, so that as a means of barakah, that is also same. So all these things are like of shirk. We cannot do these things. So we have to be sincere about these things. Okay, next ayat. قَالُوا وَجَدْنَا آبَاءَنَا لَهَا عَابِدِينَ. They replied, we found our fathers worshipping them. So here I can explain, like whenever we got something according to the hadith, so it is no problem to follow. Someone may be following some other hadith, someone following some other hadith. There is no problem. But if someone just following his forefathers, their mashayikh, just their verbally they said they are following, that is actually problem. If you find that there is a source, authentic source, there is no problem. He is praying in a different way, I am praying in a different way, that is okay. If it is based on true hadith. Because one hadith is not the complete. I am not saying that in my shop everything is 100% genuine. Nobody can say that. Because Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do worship in a different way. And that is recorded in hadith. So we have to be careful about these things. قال لقد كنتم أنتم وآباؤكم في ضلال مبين. He said, surely you and your fathers have been in an open error. That means you are all misguided. You and your forefathers are misguided. قالوا أجئتنا بالحق أم أنت من اللاعبين. They asked, have you brought us the truth or are you just playing about? That means these people don't have the knowledge of Tawheed, oneness of God. That's why they think, why you are criticizing our Lord, our goddess and gods? Are you joking? Because they don't have any idea of oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the same way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the ayat on the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Because on that day in Mecca, the scenery is same. Because they don't have that much idea. Allah said, Alif Lam Mim Tanzilul Kitab la rayba fihi min Rabbil Alamin am yaquluna iftara bal huwa al-haqqu min rabbika litunzira qawman ma atahum min nadhirin min qablika la'allahum yahtadun. Ma atahum min nadhir. Before you, there is no one to warn them. There is no Lord, only one God. So the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam situation and Ibrahim alayhi salam situation almost same. Because before them, there is no person to invite them to the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قال بل ربكم رب السماوات والأرض الذي فطرهن وأنا على ذلك من الشاهدين. Then Ibrahim alayhi salam replied, this is not your Lord. He said, no, your Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth who has created them. And I am one of those who bear witness of it. So these are the information that Rasul Ibrahim alayhi salam giving about the Lord, who is actual Lord. Because of him, everything going smoothly. He is the creator of the heavens and the earth. So he is our true Lord. قال بل ربكم رب السماوات. Next he said, وَتَاللَّهِ لَأَكِيدَنَّ أَصْنَامَكُمْ بَعْدَ أَن تُوَلُّوا مُدْبِرِينَ. Now he is inviting them verbally by giving lecture. But when he found that these people are not listening to me, not accepting my, now he is going some actions, to do some actions. Then he said, وَتَاللَّهِ لَأَكِيدَنَّ أَصْنَامَكُمْ بَعْدَ أَن تُوَلُّوا مُدْبِرِينَ. And I swear by Allah, I will surely plan against your lords. That means Ibrahim alayhi salam now planning to do something against this Lord after you have turned and gone away. So Mufassirin said after a couple of days they have some sort of festival, like Eid festival. They went to some place. That time what Ibrahim alayhi salam did? فَجَعَلَهُمْ جُذَاذًا إِلَّا كَبِيرًا لَهُمْ لَعَلَّهُمْ إِلَيْهِ يَرْجِعُونَ. Then he turned all of them into pieces. He break all the idols, except the big one of them, so that they may come back to it. Come back to it means so that they can think logically. Every idols are broken. Why not this one? Why not this one? There is a question, so that they can think logically. That's why he didn't. And Ibrahim alayhi salam, every time when he is doing something, there is a logic behind it. قالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا إنه لمن الظالمين. When they found these idols are broken, they say, who has done this to our lords, our gods? Indeed, he is of the wrongdoers. Some people say, قالوا سمعنا فتى يذكرهم يقال له إبراهيم. Some of them say, we have heard a youth talking about them. That means talking, it means criticizing our idols. We have saw, because before Ibrahim alayhi salam was making dawah verbally. That time they witnessed that this person was talking about and criticizing about our idols. So maybe that person. He is called Ibrahim. قالوا فأتوا به على أعين الناس لعلهم يشهدون. Then they said, then bring him before the eyes of the people so that they may see. They may see, that means take action against him. So bring Ibrahim alayhi salam, so we can take action against him. So the people may witness his punishment. What is the purpose of bringing Ibrahim alayhi salam? So may people witness his punishment, so that no one dares to do this in the future. So no one have the guts to do this in future. Or it may, Mufassirin say, that people may testify that they saw him break the idols or heard him speak against him. That is true, that people heard him that he was talking about these idols. قالوا أأنت فعلت هذا بآلهتنا يا إبراهيم. They say, is it you, O Ibrahim, who has done this to our gods? قال بل فعله كبيرهم هذا فاسألوهم إن كانوا ينطقون. How logically Ibrahim alayhi salam dealing this. قال بل فعله. He said, rather, this is done by this chief of theirs. The chief, that means the biggest one. So ask them. Ask them. Allah mentioned them, not he. Don't ask the bigger one. Ask them means those who are broken. Why they couldn't protect themselves? Ask them. Who did this? Ask them. You are telling these are your lords and gods and goddesses. They are protecting you, they are helping you. They even cannot help themselves. They even cannot resist. So this is the logic. He is throwing all these logics. فَرَجَعُوا إِلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ فَقَالُوا إِنَّكُمْ أَنْتُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ. So then people started to think. So they turned to blaming themselves and saying to each other, indeed, you are wrongdoers. Actually, we are wrongdoers. And Fusrin said that sometimes these people are blaming each other. That we cannot protect our God and goddesses. So actually, it is a kind of fun, silly matters. These God and goddesses should protect us. Why we should protect our God and goddesses? So this is totally nonsense. فَرَجَعُوا إِلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ فَقَالُوا إِنَّكُمْ أَنْتُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ ثُمَّ نُكِسُوا عَلَىٰ رُؤُوسِهِمْ لَقَدْ عَلِمْتَ مَا هَؤُلَاءِ يَنْطِقُونَ. Then they reversed themselves. So this is the character of perverted, stubborn kuffar, disbelievers. They have reversed themselves, saying, you have already known that these do not speak. That means at first they admit they cannot speak. Actually, they understood that how could we ask these idols? They cannot speak, they understand. But again, by the stubbornness and pride, we are worshipping, that's whatever it is. You know that these idols cannot speak. This is called pride. We cannot accept your logic. Since our forefathers doing this, we have to do this. Whatever the logic, we don't accept. So this is when people actually making sins and committing sins day after day, their heart, Allah make it block. They cannot see the truth. They cannot accept the truth. Inshallah, we will talk about later on. Jazakumullah khair. As-Salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.